Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another review video for you. In this case, it's a guitar sent to me by Vangoa. This is the Vangoa VG1 acoustic guitar. So let's open it up and check it out. Alrighty, so I've opened the box up. And you can see here, it survived the shipment okay from the look of it. And it looks like it has a number of accessories in here. We'll pull those out and look at those. And then we'll go ahead and look at the guitar and the gig bag. Let's go ahead and go over the accessories that come with this instrument because there are quite a few. To start off with, it comes with a little owner's manual. And this manual has some instructions on things like how to tune the truss rod and things like that, or adjust the truss rod. And it comes in English, Spanish, French, German, and Italian. So that covers a lot of the world. It also comes with a Vangoa branded shoulder strap. It comes with a pick guard in case you want to add that to the guitar. It does come with a Vangoa branded cleaning cloth. It comes with a spare set of guitar strings. It comes with an electronic tuner. It also comes with 3 guitar picks that have the Vangoa logo, and these are 3 different sort of thicknesses or different stiffnesses. It also comes with a pair of spare bridge pins, and I think you can see those there. It comes also with a guitar capo or capo, and finally it comes with some sandpaper. And for those of you who don't know what the sandpaper is for, that is so that in case you need to adjust the saddle, if the saddle is too high, you can take the saddle and then run it back and forth across there, and you can bring that saddle down. Or sometimes as wood kind of contracts and shrinks, the fret edges might stick out a bit, and so you could potentially use those to sort of touch up those fret edges. The bottom line is it comes with quite a number of accessories to kind of get you started. So now let's go ahead and look at the gig bag. All right, so here you can see it is a Vangoa branded gig bag. And this bag has 2 shoulder straps that do have some padding, not super thick, but they are padded. It's not just basic webbing. It also has a handle on it here, and that is a basic webbing handle. Also, it has a small pouch up here at the neck, or pocket rather, and it also has a good sized pocket down here over the body of the instrument. And I think you can see that this pocket is not flat, but rather it does, bellow. And so you should be able to get all the accessories that come with this guitar in those 2 pockets on it. Again, this gig bag looks like it's made of sort of a canvas or sort of cordura type material. And let me go ahead and open this up and see how thick this is. All right, it's not super thick. It's maybe 5 millimeters or so thick of padding on it, with a smooth sort of interior, but it does have padding. So that's the gig bag. Let's go ahead and look at the instrument. So let's go ahead and take a close look at this instrument. Again, as you can see, this is a high gloss finish on the headstock and also on the body. The headstock, you see, it has the Vangoa logo in gold on the headstock, and it's like a shimmering sort of metallic sort of gold going on. And that looks like it is perhaps a decal, which is underneath the finish. It looks really quite nice. This has a rosette on it, and I believe that is also a decal, also under the rosette, also looking good. This instrument has closed gear tuners, just kind of basic ones, nothing fancy going on there. It has a typical shape to the neck that you see on most guitars. It does have position markers here on the face of the fretboard, and from looking at the Amazon page, the fretboard is described as scientific wood. So what I presume to mean, that means it's like a manufactured kind of a wood, like an MDF or something. You can also see here that it has position markers on the player side, and you can see that this fretboard is a bound fretboard. And because of that, there are no sharp fret edges anywhere on that fretboard. Again, the body of this instrument is described as basswood, and the neck is described as okume. Again, it has ABS binding on the neck, as well as ABS binding there on the body. All right, no lines of purfling, but it also looks like it has sort of an ABS heel cap here on the heel of the neck as well. And you can see it does have strap buttons there at the heel of the neck and also at the end of the instrument. And the pins look to be plastic, as is the compensated saddle. And the bridge also looks to be plastic. It has typical ladder bracing going across the back, and it has X bracing on the top, which is of course typical for acoustic guitars, steel string acoustic guitars. It does have, I'm not sure if you can see that, it does have notched kerfing on the inside, but overall it looks pretty neat and tidy. And the Vangoa label inside says the Vangoa VG1 guitar. All right, I'll go ahead and tune this up, and while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and look the instrument over carefully to see if I see any finish flaws or anything like that anywhere. And I'll check the string action height and come back and let you hear what it sounds like. I've now brought this instrument up to pitch and looked it all over, and I can kind of tell you some more details about this. For starters here, I measured the string action on this using my string action guide, and or string action ruler, I should say. And the action at the first fret is half of a millimeter, 0.5 millimeters. And here at the 12th fret, it's 3.25 millimeters. Again, I've looked this thing all over looking for any finish flaws, and they were hard to find. I found a few little things, and I'll point them out to you, but they were really hard to find. In fact, I'm not even sure if you'll be able to see them. First of all, I found no pooling of finish anywhere. There's just sort of a little irregularity in the finish right here where the fretboard sort of meets the body. And I'll try to zoom in here to see if you can even see that. And you may not even be able to see it. All right. Also, from looking at this, I found that right here near the body and right here near the body, and I'll try to zoom in for those, there was a little bit of sort of darkness, kind of schmutz or something there on the binding that is under the finish. And so I think how these things are usually made is the binding is put on and then they're painted, then they come and they scrape the binding and then put the final clear coat on. And also here on the heel, and you might be able to see it there, there's a little bit of sort of darkness there on the heel cap. And those are really the only sort of finish, and I guess right here there was too. A little bit of schmutz right there on the binding. And really that was it so far as kind of finish problems. The only other thing I could find, which was really tiny, and again, I'm not sure if you can see it, is right here on the point of this. It looks like maybe it bumped into something. There's like a little ding right there on that. Otherwise, this thing is great. I mean, no pooling and finish anywhere. Those few little things, which are even hard to see even upon close inspection. That was really it. So quite impressed at the quality of the build and the finish on this overall. So again, I've tuned this up and I checked the intonation, and the intonation is spot on at the 12th fret on all the strings, which actually kind of surprised me a bit. But again, this is a compensated saddle, so plainly the compensation, at least with this string set, is working for it just fine. So there you go, a little sound sample. So again, from looking at this instrument, it is pretty nice build quality. Again, you don't have a high-end tone wood, but again, for an entry-level beginner instrument, this has some nice features. First of all, you know, it's got some decent tuning machines that turn fine, Vangoa branded. It has the volute here going on here at the neck, if I didn't mention that before. It has a bound fretboard. It has ABS binding on the body. And the fit and finish look good. So if you're looking for a Dreadnaught size cutaway sort of beginner level instrument, this is certainly one to look at. I hope you found today's review of the Vangoa VG1 Dreadnaught cutaway acoustic guitar helpful. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos that I do, including reviews as well as the instruments I build, please subscribe. I'd love to have you come and see the other things that I do. Thanks for watching.